Hey everyone, welcome to afternoon reading sprints. I am actually doing it a lot different this time. Hopefully the camera's okay because I'm actually filming from my laptop today. So I'm very excited to finally be able to do that. I got a new camera. So I'm able to do like the split screen to do music and stuff from. So I'm really excited to have you all being able to share in this. I'm so excited. Hey, Christine. So happy you're all here. And I can type in my comments now rather than, just chatting to you all. I can actually type comments in the comments section. So in case we're doing reading sprints, I can actually say hi to anybody who pops up. So this is going to be great. Let me know what you are going to be reading today. Let me know if everything's okay, if you can hear me, and everything is going to pop up. So thankfully, I did want to do this because if you did not know, I can put music on here on my phone when I was doing StreamYard, but I could not push play all. So I would have to change the song after everyone finished. So it did kind of distract me from completely reading to the fullest extent. So now I can actually put in a large music file so we can all have fun together. I'm so excited. Hey, Sylvia. Nice to see you here. Hi, Reese. So let me know what you all are reading. I have plans to possibly write and read, and I can now listen to audiobooks since I'm not filming on my phone. So I'm really excited about that. And because of that, I can color or Bible journal or whatever because I do like to multitask when I am listening to an audiobook. So that will be lots of fun. You're reading a book of a murder. Is it just called murder or is it like a murder mystery? And Christine is reading Finding You by Amy Clipston. Nice. Mom can hear me, but I'm right in the next room. Yes. Of course she can hear me. You can probably hear her too because I don't have my earphones in. So, or head. Mom says hi. And Reese is reading Brotherhood by Mike Chen. Oh, the Star Wars book. See? Oh, a cozy. Nice. I do love a cozy mystery. So I am currently reading, I got to get my Kindle over here. I am currently reading The Cairo Curse by Pepper Basham. So that is an option if I want to read on my Kindle. I have to remember that my camera's up there now. So I'm reading The Cairo Curse by Pepper Basham. And then I also have on audio, I always forget what it's called when I got to find it here. I do also have some Star Wars books though available on my Kindle to read. But I am reading, it's called These Tangled Threads by Sarah Loudon Thomas. That's my audiobook that I am going to be possibly listening to. So that is a choice. And I am going to read that one for a review for next Monday. So I should get that one done. I like to get them done a little bit earlier if I can. You're welcome, Reese. She said, thank you for choosing the book last night on Sprints. Oh, good. I'm so glad you're really enjoying it. So it was a good choice. It was a good choice. Yeah, I'm hoping between July and August, I am rereading the Han Solo trilogy by A.C. Crispin. So that is my Star Wars choice. I have read a few other Star Wars books, but nothing hits better than the Han Solo trilogy. So if you've never read the Han Solo trilogy, Reese, highly recommend it. Mom's going to be reading A Worthy Pursuit by Karen Whitmire. I gave that to her a few weeks ago before we met Karen Whitmire, and so she's going to be reading that. Oh, she left off during a climax. Oh, no. I have not read that book yet by Karen. It was like one of the only ones that was available on her library card, so I got that one for her. I think one of my favorite ones of Karen Whitmire's is If the Boot Fits. That one was good. You have never read the Han Solo trilogy? Oh, you need to. It's by A.C. Crispin. I can put it on my Kindle because I do have it on my Kindle. But it is so good, Reese. I do love all the books. And that's one of the series, one of the only ones that I've reread. No, I do not want to open the book I was reading. Thank you, though. I forget that there's like a little arrow on my Kindle too, that I can just click down the arrow instead of trying to scroll. I'm so used to my phone that I never use the arrow. But the arrow is more helpful, so I won't accidentally click on a book to open. I know they're on here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Yes, so this is the first book. And then, of course, it goes to chapter 1. I want to see the book cover. Oh, it's actually got like all the Star Wars like novels and stuff all in order in the front of the book. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so the first one is called The Paradise Snare by A.C. Crispin, and it is really good. It's like definitely sticks more to like the Han Solo part or Harrison Ford style of Han Solo, so that's why I like it so much. It's really good. Okay, Christine, you'll be here until the baby wakes up. Sounds good. I hope you're enjoying your nanny position. It sounds like fun. Yes, it must be added to your TBR, Reese. It's really good. So if you want a buddy read it sometime, I would be happy to. I can push it a little farther. It's been ages since I've read it, but it's a very good series. So I think I'm going to start off with These Tangled Threads by Sarah Loudon Thomas, and then I might either Bible journal or color, depending on, I forgot my coloring books, but I might do one of those. Or I could write, but I don't know. I did write a little bit the other day. If you saw on my Instagram, I took my new keyboard, well, not super new, but new keyboard, food shopping while my mom went to the store. I ended up writing, and I did get a little bit done, so that was good. Yes, definitely. I have seen it on Libby. I don't know if it's on Hoopla. I have to look that up. But I don't know if it comes in audiobook because it is an older series. It's like from like the, I would say late 90s, probably early 2000s. So I don't know if there's an audiobook. If there is, that would be kind of fun. No, I don't see it at all on Hoopla, but Libby had it, so at least I had the ebook. Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. Happy you're here. I hope everyone is having a really nice summer so far. So far, it's been really nice here. There's only been a few days of super heat, but not too bad. So we've mostly had moderate temperatures here in New York. So it hasn't been too hot. So I've been able to exercise quite a few times throughout the week. So not terrible. But if you notice, my voice is going away because I filmed 5 videos yesterday. So I was upstairs in my filming room for 3 hours straight. So it was a very busy day yesterday. Was that yesterday or was that Monday? Well, that was Monday. And my voice is still a little bit gone from that, but it's to be expected because I don't normally talk that much. I usually only film like 1 or 2 videos at a time, but during the summer and during winter, I film quite a bit so I can have like most of the month already planned out so I can just take a break. Yes, it is a lot, especially if your videos are like half hour to 45 minutes long. It's a lot of talking and my voice isn't used to it. I don't talk that much. I may talk like maybe an hour or 2 a day max, but yeah, filming like altogether, it's a lot of talking. A lot of talking. So I'm so excited that I get to share screens. And I think I figured it out beforehand. I actually went this morning while I was putting pizza bites in the oven for an early or late breakfast, early lunch. But I went on here and I figured out everything's my new camera, my the screen sharing, so we can have some lovely music that I don't have to switch to. So that's nice. Yes, I did switch shirts. I do. I try to do that, but I do film like 1 or 2 videos if I'm doing like a lot at once. I will film like probably between 1 and 3 videos with the same shirt. I just try not to put them in order. Like one video will be this week, one video will be next week. So I did have, I think, 3 different shirts that I wore yesterday. And I wore a really pretty red 50s style halter top dress. You can't see the whole dress, but it looked cute. So you'll see that coming up in the next week or so. But yes, I did switch shirts. So I tend to try to do that. So that way it doesn't look like I filmed 5 videos in a row. Hey, Alyssa, nice to see you. What are you planning on reading today? Glad I have water. I don't think I'm going to be eating anything. Pizza bites pretty much filled me up for the day. So those of you, I do have reading sprints Friday night. And then next week, we are going to have Friday night reading sprints, but we're going to have special guests. Celestria and Lucy over at the Lucy Chronicles are going to be on my channel for the Beaches and Books readathon. So we're going to do live reading sprints together on my channel. And then our lovely friend Teresa from Creatively Faithful is going to be in the comments. So she's camera shy, and that's okay. It's totally okay, because I used to be camera shy. So not anymore, apparently. You guys took that out of me, but we'll all have fun together next week. Firestorm by Nancy Mell. Nice choice. I have not read that series by her yet, but it is on my TBR. I want to read everything by her. She's a great writer. Yes, everybody's doing writing sprints this month. It's like summer is the reading sprints. Everybody seems to be doing reading sprints in the summer. Summer is like a huge time for reading sprints, and that's good. That's good. So I got to find where my clock is on my laptop. There it is. All right. So I usually do half-hour reading sprints, but if you all want to do 20 minutes, I'm okay doing that too, whichever you prefer. And I'll just make sure to set my alarm. Oh, I can do that actually on my phone. I can actually set alarms now for a timer. There we go. That way we can have a timer going on and I can remember to stop and I don't have to look at the clock while I'm doing stuff. So that's always good. That's good. That is a good option. I could put the camera somewhere else. I guess that's the best place for it. Oh, Susan, you're reading Beyond Ivy Walls by Rachel Fordham. I think I did get accepted for that book, but I don't have time to read it right now. But I do want to read it. When I heard Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it's by Rachel Fordham, I was like, I need to read it. It's going to be a favorite, I'm sure, because, I mean, it's by Rachel Fordham, and it's Beauty and the Beast retelling. So I'm really excited to read that one, too. I think it's already on my Kindle, too. I made sure it was on there when I got requested for it. Somewhere on my Kindle. I requested way too many books. Oh, yep. Beyond Ivy Walls. Yep. I have it on my Kindle. Waiting to be read. Looks like nobody cares how long reading sprints are. I guess we can just stick with the half hour because I do like to have a little bit of extra time to just, I don't know. I tend to get like really caught up in a book and like that extra 5 minutes really helps, especially to like finish a chapter or whatever. So I think we'll just stick with half-hour reading sprints. So I'm going to start in about 1 minute so we can go until 45 after, whatever time that is for you all. Oh, 2 minutes. Oh, my clock's off on my laptop. It's 12:13 on my phone and 12:14 on my laptop. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Not that 1 minute matters or anything, but sometimes it does. So we will talk for like an extra minute or two, and then we'll start reading sprints. Could always do a couple extra minutes, but you know, in case anybody else wants to pop in, I know it's afternoon, so not everybody's around right now, and that's okay. Something's going on with my sleeves here. How do you keep these down? For those of you who wear like these shirts with like the little frilly things, they tend to like want to stick up instead of staying down. Might have to iron them maybe for them to stay down. Yeah. I didn't realize my camera was so wide. Like you can see both windows. I was trying to have an angle where you don't see any windows, but oh well. Oh yes, Reese, I forgot you had a headache last night. I'm sorry I didn't pop back in. I totally forgot. And I think I ended up taking a nap, I think. Yeah, it was like about 7:30, 8 o'clock when I fell asleep. So I ended up falling asleep until about 9:30, I think. Hi, Beth. Oh yes, it is early morning for you on the West Coast. They are a little bit of work, but I don't know. I kind of like them. Thankfully, like I have good shoulders. Like it looks nice. Like I know some people can't do frilly sleeves, but I like them. They're fun. Oh yeah, I'm glad your headache is gone. Pray that my voice will come back. I don't have any more filming to do this week though, other than reading sprints on Friday. So that would be nice. That will be nice. All right, so it is 15 after. So let's go ahead and do a half-hour reading sprint until 45 after. It's going to take me a few seconds to put on music, but let's go ahead and have some fun, and I will see you all back in half an hour. Okay, guys, that is the end of our first reading sprint. Oh, there we go. That was easy to get back into full screen. I actually ended up writing instead of reading, and I finished 3 large paragraphs. Nice. So I got some writing done this time. And I'm in like a little bit of a slower part in my book already, but it's kind of like the setup to the conversation. So, but my 2 main characters are going to have fun doing Bible journaling and talking about books. Oh, not books, movies. And we're going to also talk about the hero that one of the characters met, but everyone hasn't yet. So we're going to talk about him in my book. So that's where I am at the moment. That's okay that you didn't get any reading done. That's nice that you got some stuff done on your list. That's awesome. I always have a list going on my phone. I have a list app that has every single list you can possibly imagine, like literally anything you can imagine. I want to save my progress though on my book, just so I don't. I think it automatically saved, but I always like to just double check. Thank you, Reese. I'm happy that I got a little bit more writing done today. Hi, Hannah. We're at the pool today. Nice. Have fun. Aw, that's great. We don't live near a pool anywhere, but that's always a good time, and that's a great place to read for a little bit too, so that's good. Hey, Cav. Happy to see you here. You're finishing up a cozy mystery called The Hunt for Hemingway by Danielle Collins. That sounds good. Sounds good. Is it like a cozy bookish type book? Or yeah, bookish type book, because it sounds like it's because Hemingway is an author, so it sounds really good though. Yeah, I have lots of random lists on my phone, and I have like 50 lists. So yeah, there's stuff for everything on my phone. But you know what? It helps. Like I have stuff for like packing lists. I have a camping packing list. We're not going camping until next month. Videos to film, things I'm expecting in the mail. Because you never know. You order something and then you just forget about it. I do that sometimes, so I always write that down. Movies I have just to make sure I don't re-buy anything. Tag videos. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on here, but those lists really help. And I do have a to-do this week list, which is like my high priority, but I always title it to do this week, but like it's more like just to get done whenever. But it's just, important stuff or whatever. And I did get to cross off like 8 things yesterday, so that I did. So that was great. That was really great. And I did remember I had to send some book plates to 2 authors. They were going to be at the Fiction Reader Summit back in May, and they couldn't make it. They both got sick. So I asked if I could send them book plates because I still had some that actually said Fiction Reader Summit. I'm like, I can't use them anywhere else. Would you be able to sign them for me? And they said yes. So I sent those off yesterday to Rachel Hauk and Jill Eileen Smith. So I'll get those in the mail soon. So I wrote that down too to make sure I get those in the mail. A bed and breakfast in Key West. The heroine hosts a murder club for mystery readers. Oh, that sounds really great. I love quirky characters. Those always are fun. I'm going to have to write that one down. And I can now, since I actually have my phone, I can write these things down. I'll make a whole new list of book recommendations, because that might help me. So, what's it called again? The Hunt for Hemingway. I'll have to check that out. Sounds great for the fall. I do like to read a lot of cozy mysteries in the fall. I think I'm going to finish probably 1 or 2 more paragraphs in my writing my book in the next sprint, and then I'll get into a little bit more reading. I actually haven't read much this week. I've been watching mostly TV this week. So I'm still on my first book of the month. I'm usually done with the book by now, but I think summers are like my, not really when like I get in the reading slump, because I do try to read every single That's a good handy tip though. If you don't want to hit a reading slump, just read a few minutes a day. It really does help. But I do tend to read a lot less in the summer just because it's so hot and I just want to relax and don't feel like reading. So I read a lot in the fall though and spring. Oh, nice, Hannah. You're reading a cozy mystery called The Corpse in the Court by Anna A. Armstrong. Nice. Everyone's reading cozy mysteries today, or some form of mystery, other than Reese, who I know is reading Star Wars, which is also good. Technically, you could consider my book a cozy historical mystery. Pepper Basham's book, The Cairo Curse. I would consider that like a cozy historical book. Hopefully you guys can't hear the fan of the computer. That's the only downside to filming on your laptop is the hum of the laptop fan. Because it's not overheating, but it's a tad warm, but it's not like overheating or anything. I am really enjoying it, Hannah. I think I'm liking it even more than the first book. I I think I overhyped the first book because everybody loved it so much. I think I only gave it 4 stars, I think, from what I'm remembering. So I did like it, but I think I'm liking it more as the series goes on because we get to see more more of the marriage life, and I really like that. I think it's a lot more fun after the marriage, so I am enjoying it. So I definitely will be returning to that book in the next reading sprint. I'm glad we finally have some music that I don't have to change every song. I'm just so happy about that. Oh yeah, not the only one. I am really liking it. But I really love books set in Egypt and that area, so I think that's why I really enjoy it a lot more too. Yeah, I did like it. It was a little overhyped for me, and very rarely does that happen. I usually don't let the hype get to me either way because I have learned that most books that are hyped, at least in like the secular fiction world, are usually letdowns for me. Not always, but usually. So I never let the hype get to me usually. But Christian fiction, sometimes I do. I do. Me too. I love things about Egypt. They are a lot of fun. I have found some really good books though in mainstream fiction that I have enjoyed that were hyped, like The Girl with the Louding Voice by Abidari. That's one that I really loved, and the hype was a lot, but I actually really loved that one. And then Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris. That's a domestic thriller, and I actually did really enjoy that one too. So those are two examples of mainstream fiction that I have really enjoyed. But there has been some that have been huge letdowns. I'm like, why do people like this so much? Like, why? Yeah, me too, Reese. There's only been a few that I've just really, really enjoyed. Um, More in Christian fiction than mainstream fiction, but there's been a few. Like there was one, what's that book? Um, The Silent Patient. I forgot the author's name right now in mainstream fiction, but I was not surprised by the ending. I really could have guessed who it was that did it. And honestly, it was kind of boring through most of it. I was like, why is this such a great book? I don't know, but that one I still remember not liking. And I'm like, why is it so hyped? It's not really that great. Like I've read better thrillers and better suspense books than that. I guess because I've read or watched so many crime shows and stuff that I don't get surprised as easily, I guess. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. And No Exit. No Exit was another one that I absolutely hated. That was so bad. There was so much language in it, and I wanted to finish it just to see the surprise ending, but I'm like, I don't know, the violence was graphic, and I'm like, this was just not a great book. So I'm not picking up another book by that author, but that one, it's like one of those books, like it's more of an adrenaline junkie book, I guess. So yeah. I guess I'll just stick with whatever I want to read then. I do try to read a hyped book every now and then, but whatever I'm in the mood for, that's usually what I read. Unless I have review books, then those do take priority, I guess. So is anybody having anything fun happening over 4th of July? I do plan on vlogging a little bit tomorrow, but that vlog probably won't go out until, I think it's the 18th, I think that vlog is going out. So it'll be a little late for 4th of July, but. Oh yeah, I forgot about Powerless. I am going to read that one, and I think I am going to enjoy it. I have high hopes for that one. So very high hopes for that one. And I think I have it on my Kindle right now because I checked it out early so I could have it while camping next month. So I think that is one I'm going to get to while camping. It feels like a camping book. I don't know why, but middle grade books and fantasy are just kind of like my go-to genres when I go camping. Sometimes historical fiction, but that's usually what I head towards. No, wait, I did read a romance last year. I guess it just depends on what I want to read that week. I do read pretty much everything during camping. I think I've read almost every genre there is at some point while camping. I did get a deck of cards from Amazon that have like conversation starters because I saw Krista over at Books and Dam have those, or it's not the same thing, but I'm like, oh, those would be fun to have on reading sprints. So I am planning on doing that. And I might lower the camera a little bit more. There, that's better. It only goes a little bit off there. That's a little bit better. So I might grab those and have a conversation starter today. I hope you guys are enjoying your books that you are reading. I am enjoying my writing. Thankfully, I haven't really gotten stuck. I've been thankful that like every time I do sit to write, I haven't gotten stuck too much in writing. Even though I only write like maybe about a page every time I write, it's still getting somewhere, and I am enjoying it. So I think I've wrote a couple pages in the past week, so it hasn't been too bad. Once the weather gets cooler, I think I'll be able to write a little bit more or go to the coffee shop. Ooh, would you rather questions? That's fun. I think it's a lot easier when you have somebody to do reading sprints with, that you just tend to talk about anything and everything, but then, you're by yourself and, you have everybody watching, and sometimes it lags a little bit, not too much. I have tried to come up with stuff, but usually I talk about the same thing. So I'm like, let's just get some conversation cards going. So I might grab those. They're over in the other room though. So we'll do that during the next or after the next reading sprint. So, wow, is it already almost 1 o'clock? It is. Well, I guess we can start another reading sprint for half an hour in about a minute or so and hang out there. This camera is definitely way better than my laptop camera. I tried to film on my laptop for reading sprints earlier this year, and it was so bad. The quality was so bad. I'm like, okay, no, we can't do that. So I think the camera's good, and we're going to stick with this. It's good. Co-hosting is fun. So if anybody on here wants to co-host with me, feel free to pop in. I don't mind. So Reese, if you want to, Christine, I can't remember anybody else who has a channel on here that's popped in today. I think that's everybody who has a channel that's popped in today. But if you do have a channel and you want to pop in for reading sprints sometime, just let me know. I don't mind hosting or co-hosting and having fun. We do tend to talk a lot. Sure, Reese, yeah. If you want to pop in, I can change my thumbnail if you want to pop in on Friday night. I think I start at 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to pop in and hang out, we can. I'd like that. I'll have to figure out what book I'll read that time, but all right, so I guess we can read for half an hour. I think I'll pick a different song background. I do really like the ocean theme though going on because it is summery and fun. But let's go ahead and read for half an hour until 30 after, whatever time that is for you. That will be fun. I don't think anybody would mind. Everybody's always excited to have co-hosted reading sprints, so it's going to be fun. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, definitely, Reese. I don't mind you popping in on Friday. I'll send you a link for that after we're done here today. Okay, so let's go ahead and do half hour reading sprint, and I will see you all back at 30 after. Okay, everyone, that's the end of our next reading sprint. Let me know how you enjoyed your reading and everything. Looks like, oh, Cav, you loved your book. Wow, 5 stars. Nice. Part of the Florida Keys Bed and Breakfast Cozy Mystery Series. Oh, nice. I'm glad it was a clean mystery. I know cozy mysteries are even becoming iffy, so I'm glad it was really enjoyable. I'm going to have to look that up. I know I read a new cozy mystery series, and I thought the author said it was only going to be like 4 books, but now there's a 5th one coming out. And I have the NetGalley book for it, but it's a Christmas read, so I don't think I want to read it yet. But it's the Christmas Tree Farm Mystery Series. I think that's what it's called. And it's really, really enjoyable. I'm really liking it. And it's a completely clean, cozy mystery series. And it's really good. Mom read between 3.5 to 4 chapters. That's great. I think I read about 1 chapter, I think, so far. I had to plug in my laptop because we were running out of battery power. Apparently, live streaming takes a lot of battery power. So I'm glad there's a plug literally right there to plug into. So it's close enough to charge and everything. I'm going to try to find different music to listen to next time. Oh, did she write under a different name? I'm going to have to look that up. I know, aren't they cute? I really enjoyed the Christmas Tree Farm. Yeah, there's a new one coming out this fall or winter, so it is a good series. That's okay, Reese. You can read on Friday night. Yeah, I read a little bit more of The Cairo Curse by Pepper Basham, and it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. I really love the characters. Grace is growing more on me this time around rather than in the first book. So at first I was a little confused because I don't know why, but like all the characters in the book, the male characters, they all have very similar names. So I'm kind of getting a little lost because we have Frederick, who is the main guy. But then we have one called Timothy, and then we have one called, I forgot the other one. It was really similar to the other two. And I don't know, they're just very aristocratic names, but they all kind of have a similar tone to their names. So I get kind of confused with that, but we're doing okay. We're doing better now that I know who's who and stuff. Like, wait, who's Timothy? Oh, yeah, he's the brother of Frederick's cousin, something like that. But I did get a package in the mail. If y'all want to see what it is, it's from Barber, so it's probably from Just Read Tours because it's Barber Publishing. So it's not from Baker, and it's not a birthday gift. So I think it's from Just Read Tours that I do on Instagram. Jacqueline Frost, Julie Chase, and Julie Ann Lindsay. Wow, that's a lot of different names. But thanks for letting me know because I did really like the Christmas Tree Farm Mystery. So I will have to look that up and find her other books. But yes, I did get a package in the mail, so we can open it up together. I mean, it's got to be one of like 3 books I requested. Ooh, okay, it's this one. Just put the mail over there. It is The Woman of Wintons by Donna Muma, I think. But I got this one from Just Read Tours to do. I think I'm doing either a review on it or a Bookstagram tour with a giveaway and stuff. Or maybe both, I don't remember. But it is a classic 1950s mystery. And I signed up for this tour I think 3 months ago. They put it up really early. So I thought I wasn't accepted to this one because it was taking forever. And I was like, did I not get accepted? So I really wanted to read it. So yes, it's a 1950s set in a department store where 4 women's loyalties, vanity, friendship, and detective skills are put to the test. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I'm really excited. I do love the 1950s and cozy mysteries, so I'm excited to read this one. Susan, you've read this one? Yeah, it's a new release. I think it either just came out or fairly recently. I just thought there's pictures. Oh, how cute. They have little headings with 1950s girls on them. Those are so cute. Are they all different? They are all different. Oops. All the girls have different hairstyles and stuff. That is so cool. I really like how they do that. That is so neat. So you can associate the faces with each of the characters. That is so cool. Okay, I cannot wait to read that. That's going to be fun. That is going to be so much fun. It doesn't it? It does look really fun from the cover. That's basically why I grabbed it, because of the cover. Like it looked like, although it does say like these 4 girls have much to dislike about one another, but they look like friends on the cover. So we'll see. Oh, I'm glad you finished your devotions though. That's a good time. I have to get back into my devotionals as well. I just got a new devotional that I have to read for a review, but I've been wanting to read it as well for my own reading. Okay. I figured it was an arc because I don't think it comes out until like the middle of July or something. I wish they would do that in the beginning of the books. Like they say 2024, but like, can we put like, June 2024 or something, just so we know like what time it comes out. Oh, thank you, Jamie. No, I don't think she mentioned Brie Baker, so that's another one. Wow, she has a lot of different pen names. That's interesting. I'm not going to throw it at you, Mother. Oh, okay. There you go, Cav. She just put it in. She writes a nice summary cozy mystery under that pen name. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I could find other books by her, because I think she's going to be a new favorite cozy mystery author for sure. The arc didn't have pictures. It's just in the headings, though. I really like that. Oh, you think it released yesterday? Yeah, I know it's like fairly new. Sometimes we get like the releases early, and sometimes we get them like right when they publish. So I didn't know which one, but I think it's going to be a really good time. I love the 1950s, so it's going to be a good time. A good time. So I think I'll do at least one more reading sprint. I might have 2. I'm kind of in the mood to hang around a little bit with all of you. So why don't we do a little bit of, I do like would you rather questions. So if you have any would you rather questions, you can always put them down in the comments and we can answer those as well. I don't really have a list or anything, but like I can come up with some, I'm sure, and I can actually comment it actually in the comments since I have my laptop here. But let's see. I did think of one earlier as I was reading. I was like, oh, that's a good one. So like, okay, so would you rather be, and mine are going to be bookish, just so you know, like, would you rather be held in a dungeon? Sorry, I'm typing at the same time. And rescued by a Scotsman, or would you rather, let's see. Now I can't do the last part of that. Rescued by a Scotsman, or would you rather be held in a tower, since that's the opposite of a dungeon, held in a tower and rescued, oh no, let's do something fun. Let's rescued by a, I don't know, let's do a hunchback, because I was just, for some reason, thinking of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So let's do that. So would you rather be held in a dungeon and rescued by a Scotsman, or would you rather be held in a tower and rescued by a hunchback? Because tower definitely would have better benefits than a dungeon, but a Scotsman, although honestly, the Hunchback of Notre Dame could have been a good-looking guy. You never know, right? Well, I never read the book, so I could describe him as opposite. So Reese asks, would you rather read ebooks or hardbacks for the rest of your life? That's a tough one, because honestly, I love having physical books, but lately I just read more ebooks. So I would, but I like getting books signed though. I guess hardbacks, just for that reason, that I like to have them signed. And if this ever dies and I can't get another Kindle, then I would say paperback or hardbacks. Susan says dungeon. Reese says dungeon and Scotsman. Yeah, dungeon all the way, right? And hardbacks. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. Would you rather? Ooh, okay. Would you rather have 30 seconds of book shopping for free, no limit, or would you rather live a year in your favorite book? That's a good one. Mom wants to be rescued by a friendly flying dragon. Dragons are nice. Some are nice, some are mean, but the nice ones are always great. Live a year in my favorite book. Yeah, I get that, Susan. I am vastly running out of room. I just got a new book cart, and still, I just seem to ever growing for some reason. Yes, the print size. Yes, I do love the adjust print size. It helps you read faster too. But yes, I do agree about that. I could grab a lot in 30 seconds. Okay, let's make it 60 seconds because 30 seconds is kind of short. So um, I'll allow 60 seconds since I gave you a year of living in your favorite book. Live a year in your favorite book. 30 seconds to $3. I'll give you 60 seconds, but yes. So I would probably choose live a year in my favorite book because I do get quite a few free books already. And I did do a shopping spree. That was so much fun, but I did have to put some of my own money into it. But it was a lot of fun to do that. So even just to do it once, it's a lot of fun. But I think I would choose a year in my favorite book. And I do have a lot of favorite books though, so I could choose anything. Mom would miss everyone, but she would, maybe make it so no time has passed. Then we wouldn't miss you or anything. I don't know what book I would choose because there's just so many favorite books that I have now, especially now. Like the Skimar series by Pepper Basham. I could live on Skimar for a year. That'd be great. That's true, Jamie. You can live any life through books. That's true. That's true. Definitely wanted to do some fun, would you rather bookish related things. Yeah, it would break my heart to leave here or to leave the fictional world because yeah, that would be hard too, especially if you fell in love with the main character or whatever. Yeah, that would be. Can I choose? I'm never coming back. That would be interesting. Ooh, I just thought of, I don't know. That would be a great book series. Kind of similar to how Gabrielle Meyer writes her books, like how after a certain age, you had to pick which timeline. What if you could jump through books but you had to pick whether you would choose to stay in the fictional world or come back home? Because maybe you end up in a really bad fictional world and maybe you should go home. That is I know, book idea, right? I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to have to write that down. A new book idea. I have been wanting to write some fantasy too, so that could be kind of fun. Yeah, Gabrielle Meyer influencing book ideas over here. I have to tell her that. I just got a great idea for books, and it's based off of your books, but it's an original idea. I'm gonna have to tell her that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to write that down. That might be something I might have to look into. That'll be fun. And time sure does fly when you're talking. Can't read my clock on my laptop is a little small. Oh, it's 1:45. I guess we can start another reading sprint. I'm going to do at least one more and we'll see how I feel after that. So let's go ahead and go until 15 after. I'm probably going to continue the Cairo Curse because I'm really enjoying that right now. So let's go ahead and have some fun. I am probably going to pick a different music. So it'll take me a few seconds to pick one out, but let's go ahead and have fun reading, and I'll see you all back in half an hour.
Down from the door where it began, and I must follow if the road goes ever on and on. Down from the door where it began, I'll follow the road. I must follow if I am. and from the door where it began, and I must follow. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road goes on, I must
reading sprint. I think that will probably be my last one because I'm getting a little tired. Maybe we'll do one more. It's pretty early still, so not lunch yet. So I think I can do at least one more time. So I missed a few comments. Hey Chantel, happy to see you. Oops, I did forget to go back into my screen. There we go. So hello, Chantel's reading the casebook of Sherlock Holmes in between starting lunch. That's great. Hey Chantel, have a good lunch. I'll see you back in a little bit. Cal, you spent the last sprint writing reviews. Nice, and telling quarterly reading goals. That's good. Yes, it is very productive. I did catch up a little bit in my reading journal the other day, so yay for that. Always good in catching up in reading statistics and stuff. Hey Kim, nice to see you. Yeah, I'll try to stay on for at least one more reading sprint so we can all hang out together for one more time. I'm currently reading The Cairo's Curse by Pepper Basham. I'm really loving it. As I said, I love it even more than the first book in the series, so it's really good, and I'm really liking the characters a lot. Nice, and Mom read 6.5 chapters. It must be fairly short chapters. And I was going to switch to the book that I got in the mail. I did read the first page, but then I was like, no, I really want to finish the Pepper Basham book, so I will be continuing to read that. That'll be fun. But I'm hoping, let's see, I am 40% of the way through The Cairo Curse, so I really want to finish it today because I want to work on my secret project, my secret reading project that I am going to be posting on, I think, the 18th. So you all don't know what I'm reading, but it's something completely different from anything I've ever read before. It's an author that's very popular, and I thought I'd give her a try. So that's a little hint. It is a her. So I'll give you a little hint of what I'm reading, but that's all I'm going to give you. But so far, I'm enjoying what I'm reading for that vlog. You are reading The Enchanted April by Elizabeth von Emmen. Trying to read 3 to 4 classics a year. That's a great goal, Kim. I think I've read 1 or 2 classics this year. I think maybe 2. So that's not bad. I don't read a lot of classics, but I do plan on reading a few in fall. I want to read Sherlock Holmes. I want to read more Agatha Christie, and somebody's starting their car next door. So yeah, that'll go on just for a little bit until he leaves. I'm going to mute myself for a second just so you won't hear that. Okay, we're back. Yeah, he has a sports car next door, so it can get kind of loud when he starts it. Yes, so classics. I do want to read a few in fall. I think that would be fun. And I really want to get to Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen this summer because I did just rewatch Pride and Prejudice, the 1995 edition, which is my absolute favorite. I love Colin Firth, and my mom enjoyed it too. I think she has a new crush on Colin Firth. But who doesn't, right? When you see him, he's got the greatest expressions of love on his face. He's like the perfect actor for that part. Nobody else holds a candle to Colin Firth. I don't even think anybody nowadays could really play that role. No, I can't picture anybody nowadays being able to play that. Yes, Colin himself is a classic. He is, yes. Like, he could play in any era, and he could definitely work in any era. He is a classic for sure. And I have had a crush on him. Well, I was gonna say that was probably the first movie I saw him in, but I don't think it was. I think it was probably either Mamma Mia or What a Girl Wants. It was so long ago, but it was probably one of those that I first saw him in. And it was probably What a Girl Wants that I saw him in first. And and definitely he is timeless and classic. I love him in romance movies. I think I sent a message to Bethany Turner the other day, but I don't think she's seen it. I just posted a picture of Colin Firth as Mr. Darcy, and I said, "Guess what I'm watching?" Because she's also a Colin Firth fan. Oh, thank you, Susan. We think alike. That's good. That's good that we think alike. All book lovers probably think roughly alike, I would say. I think God wired us to think alike as far as book lovers are. That's what makes, we're most of us are introverts, but God made us extroverts where it counts. So we're extroverted as far as our love for books. So that's good. And I'm enjoying myself. I actually got my legs stretched out on the other chair, so I am being cozy today. That's why I can do another reading sprint for you all. So I'm getting as cozy as I can. My bum's not hurting because I'm in my better chair than the kitchen chair, so I can sit for a little longer. I think we'll listen to something else. See, we already listened to Hobbit songs for a while, so let's do something different for the next reading sprint. I do have some Disney relaxing piano music, so maybe we'll do that one next. Of course, we got a commercial going on. I don't think you guys can hear it though. Yeah, I have it muted. That's good. Like, I don't want that commercial things. Oh well. Maybe you guys can hear it. I don't know. But there we go. There we go. Got some. Oh, it's even on Winnie the Pooh. I do love Winnie the Pooh. There we go. Now we got some new music for the next reading sprint. Ooh, Senior Sleuths with Faith Content. Wait a minute. I need to know about this. Oh, Love Overboard. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love that book so much. Oh, I love it. I know. I am so excited. There's going to be a sequel to it. Like, there needs to be a sequel. There can be 10 sequels and I would be okay with it. I love that book so much. It's in my top 10 of the year already and probably of all time. It's so good. Oh, yes. If you love funny, cozy mysteries with, matchmaking grannies, they're so good. Yeah, Love Overboard by Shannon Sue Dunlap. I love that book. It's actually on my shelf. It's in I have a few spots where I put favorite books, and that's one of them. So, that always changes, but that one definitely is up there for a while. It's so good. It is a very good series, or series starter, I should say. And I don't know if that's her first book. I think it might be, but don't quote me. But it's very good and very funny. So a good lighthearted read for a good vacation time. I did kind of want to I wanted to save it for when I was actually on a vacation, but unfortunately I had to do it for a review. So that was no longer possible, but that's okay. Yes, you'll have to. It's really good. I don't think there's an audiobook for it, but the physical book is really good. And if there is an audiobook, I would be interested to see if they would do a full cast for it, because that would be fun. Having a different character or a different voice actor for each of the older ladies, I think that would be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So anybody doing anything fun today or just relaxing? I am going to be mostly relaxing because it's hot today. I am really hot already. It's a little bit of a breeze, but not too much coming around. So I might plug in my fan during the next reading sprint, but mostly relaxing. And I do have to edit my video for tomorrow to get to you guys. So that's the plan for the most part, is just to edit and read. Finish a review book, because I am actually trying better to finish review books quicker than finishing it on Monday afternoon when I should be posting it. It's always good to read. I do try to I don't have to make time, but I make time every day to read, because Otherwise, it's true. If I do skip a day, then it goes into 2 days, and then I get into a reading slump. So I've only missed 1, maybe 2 days of reading this entire year. So it's been a good time. Yes, June reading wrap up. Thankfully, I got that one done. Reading wrap ups are, I would say, they're like not my least favorite videos to film, but I feel like they're just the longest videos to film. That and reading vlogs. But I don't know. I do like reading wrap ups, and I'm always surprised that I can talk about the books as much as I do during wrap ups, because before I start filming, I'm like, I remember nothing of like anything that I've read. But as soon as I start filming, God blesses me, and I remember most everything that I read, so, or what they're about. So that's good. Aren't we all, Susan, trying to catch up in NetGalley? Yeah. I'm scared to look now because I was at like 32%, but I've just been approved recently, like in the last like month, for like 10 other ones. So I'm really scared to find out where I am right now. I haven't even looked. Let's find out together. I'm scared. 29. Yep, we went down below 30 now, folks. Oh no, 29%. So I was approved for a total of 192. That's since I started NetGalley like a couple years ago. And I have given back 56. So yes, not the greatest, but that's okay. I think Krista over at Books at Jam does a NetGalley readathon. I think it's in August or September. I forgot which one. Could even be October. I don't remember. Because normally I don't join in, so maybe it is October because I have my own readathon going on. But definitely it will help. Oh no, I'm sorry. There's no such thing as far behind. I mean, NetGalley, honestly, I've noticed lately they've been a lot nicer in accepting you for requests, at least as far as I've noticed. Back when I was starting, it really like I didn't get that much. I hadn't usually request all the free ones, but lately they've been pretty lenient because my rating is garbage at 29%. So I'm hoping to get to 50 by the end of the year, but that might not happen. But I would like to get a couple more done this summer. But I'm praying for you, and I hope you're feeling much better. But yeah, there's no such thing as behind. You're fine. You know, we all understand. NetGalley understands. Just enjoy what you're reading and do what you can. Because that's what I think. You know, like I do a lot of reviewing, so NetGalley kind of gets pushed back, and I actually do try to request stuff that I have physical copies of on NetGalley. That way, I'm kind of like double reviewing. That way, it kind of boosts up my rating a little bit. So that's most of what my NetGalleys are, usually from Baker Publishing or other places that I get review books from. So I think we'll do one more reading sprint. It's already almost 2:30. So at 2:30 or 30 after whatever time it is for you, we're going to go until the hour. And then that'll probably be the end of my reading sprints because I'm going to go ahead and edit a video before dinner is up. And I can get that done early too, instead of doing it at nighttime. So that'll be nice to finish that up. But I think tomorrow is my mid-year freakout tag. So that's going to be fun. I talk about my reading goals, which aren't going so well, but that's okay. I always put in my reading goals, no pressure to finish goals. And it's a good reminder because I do forget that that's there. But it helps me to relax and just be like, listen, do your best. Even if you finished it halfway, it's okay. So we're all doing that. So I think we'll do some piano music for the last reading sprint and have fun. And I think I am going to continue the Cairo course because I am really enjoying it. I am really, really liking that a lot. So I might end up binge reading that today, and then I can go back and finish a review book. And I am doing another challenge on Facebook where one of my book groups is doing the jar game, the TBR jar game, where you put random books in a jar and you have to read them. So technically, I still have one of those books to do this week. I picked 2 or 3 on purpose just to make sure I have options. Not all of them get read, but I need to finish at least one of those. And one of them is a review book, so I could go ahead and do that. I'm glad you'll be here until I finish. That's great. And you're welcome. I do enjoy doing reading sprints. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week, but I think I just kind of forgot and I was still exhausted from vacation. So I was like, no, not today. But I'm glad I could do 2 this week to kind of make up for that. And I love hanging out with you all. It's a lot of fun just to relax and read together. Okay, so it is a little past 30 after. So let's go ahead and have one more reading sprint until the hour. And then I'll come back, say a quick prayer before we leave for the day and the week and 4th of July too and everything. All right, so I will see you all back in half an hour. You know what, guys? I forgot to unmute the music. And none of you caught that. None of you said, hey, there's no music this time for reading sprints. That was on me, though. You can blame me. Me just doing the StreamYard music for the first time with a YouTube video. So blame me for missing all the great songs, but oh well, that's okay. It happens. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed your books. I can get out of the screen now and get back into me. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed the reading sprints today. I think that was the last one because I'm getting a little tired. I mean, we have been here for 3 hours, so this is the longest I've done reading sprints. I usually do between 2 and 2.5 max, so this is nice. Nice to have 3 hours of reading sprints. And I did take a bathroom break the last time because I wasn't going to make it to the end. But I am currently on chapter 11 of The Cairo Curse by Pepper Basham, so I'm almost 50% of the way through and loving it. Oh, just, yes. I was going to say, like, I thought this series was not going to be a favorite of Pepper Basham's, but I really liked the second book a lot. And, I mean, I love all of her books. None of them have been under 4 stars, so they've all been really great. And she's definitely an author I want to read to zero from, so I really want to do that. And hopefully next year I can get them all done. That'd be a nice thing. And I will change my camera angle so I don't have to look up at the camera. So I'll try to put my camera down here or something so it'll be easier to look at you guys. She is great. I love Pepper. She's a great lady. And we took a picture together a few weeks ago, and we look like sisters when we were together. I was like, hey, I took a picture and we do kind of look a lot alike. But she is a very, very sweet lady. I actually just texted her saying I took a picture of me and the book cover on my Kindle. I was like, look what I'm reading. She hasn't messaged back yet, though, I don't think. No message back. I'm glad that you were listening to an audiobook. Yeah, I guess nobody noticed, but yes, I noticed myself that I was like, oh, I muted everything, including the video that I had. So yes, we all learn from our mistakes, and now I know that happens when I when I go back into a video. I have to click unmute, even though I did pause the music. I didn't want music playing while I was talking. So yes, oh well, that's okay. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to go ahead and say a quick prayer before we leave off here, and in case anybody else pops up. So, dear Lord, thank you for a wonderful evening of reading sprints, Lord God, with friends. I pray, Lord God, for Friday night's reading sprints, for Reese and I to have fun together and hang out with you all again. I pray for safe travels and everybody's safety tomorrow, Lord God. I pray for also for all the animals that are going to have to deal with the loud noise, Lord God. I just pray, Lord God, that you will calm them, Lord. And I pray for everybody who's going to be involved with the fireworks as well, that you will protect them as we all have fun tomorrow, Lord God. Thank you for the freedom you give us, Lord God, and the freedom that you gave this country, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so thank you for all the fun. I'm going to go ahead and hang out where the fan is because I'm getting a little warm. So have a great weekend, everybody. A great 4th of July and everything. I am definitely going to bring a book tomorrow. I brought a book last time we went 4th of July watching because we were there for 3 hours. So I'm definitely bringing a book again, and most likely from my Kindle. But I don't know what I'm reading. Probably my review book. Have a great afternoon, everybody. And thanks for joining in on the reading sprints again. And I will see you all tomorrow for a video and Friday night for more reading sprints at 8 p.m. Eastern. Bye, everyone.